is one that we do not have the full one of. I do not have copies of the third and the fourth class. That would be the third class. So I can get you a copy of that for them.
This is the one that we don't have the full thing.
Okay, right there.
We'll make sure you have a full set by the end of this, no matter what.
Oh, rock and roll. No, that's what we're going to.
Trust me.
Oh,
You guys are doing awesome. I'm really proud. I'm sad I wasn't here last year.
see what I know.
I've been gone for a minute, so I getting down. Where she started that thing. Yeah, probably. More fun with smaller class size. Focus on more words.
Easier.
Yeah, that's totally true. I hear that. Well, another thing to encourage you to speak up. I'm really deaf, I'm really hearing impaired, and so you really can yell. And I'll never get mad. You can always yell.
Should be used to that. I have ears on.
I went to actually on the senior hearing doctor this next Monday.
You'd be amazed what you hear. I didn't know much of these.
Yeah, like, for me, I really struggle with like understanding what people are saying. It sounds really like jumbled together, kind of, or kind of like blurred together. And I'm also like really visually impaired as well. So it's hard for me to read lips sometimes from afar. So I'm like, you know what, let's just get this over with. Because I'm still there was doing a fair bit of grade school, but like never actually get it. So not here. Yeah, no, I'm listening. I'm really happy.
You still have to tell people. Slow down.
Yes. Yeah, I hear you. It's hard. That's no stuff going. Yeah,
It's kind of cool that you could really hear. You can actually hear them now. They say, hey, no, talk like that.
Right. It's honestly an honor to be able to do that. If y'all join us for class, we're gonna go live in about 15 minutes, okay? The Zoom link is in the bio.
That was lame. Yeah, I can figure it out. Sure. Howdy, Stormy, not sure. Oh, we weren't muted. Rock and roll.
No pickles, extra special sauce, and Jimena, quarter pounder with cheese, extra pickles, no one.
Thanks, Dad.
You got it.
Buy one favorite like a Big Mac and get another for just $1. Right now at McDonald's.
These Snyder's pieces aren't pretzels, all busted up and blasted with bold cheddar cheese flavor. Delicious. Tremendous. Stupendous.
What about my case?
Yeah, you got a new case now, because these are not
Hey,
pretzels.
Donna, or Dorna,
Prices are so high, Donna.
could you put yours on mute? I'm so sorry.
So hurry and take advantage of low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal.
What?
Could you put your yours on mute? We could hear your show. See if I can do it for you.
You can get on that Facebook side. She said you get those emails?
Did you understand what they said? She said, could you put your something?
The mute on?
Yeah, it should be right next to your, if you could see on the screen share, it won't let me mute yours, but it'll let me mute my own.
It's kind of going in and out. Is it the microphone?
Yes,
How come okay, just click on it.
yes,
Okay.
at least I think so. Honestly, I'm not positive.
Online?
No.
Do you know how to mute a person for them? Because I can't figure it out.
No, because we have to claim host and IT could show me.
Gotcha.
Wait, I don't know the host.
Okay, that's fair.
Was someone not muted?
No, we're not muted right now. I'm trying to help them. I wish I was a little more.
See up
technical.
here, right here,
Yeah.
but I can't see it because it's,
Click that arrow.
it doesn't do anything. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
All right. Does your screen look anything like mine where you can see the little bottom taskbar with the mute, stop video, and participants, all that good stuff?
Was it Justin Neely? Is this a Zoom?
Look right here, what's?
Yeah, this is the Zoom.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
That's totally fair. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if they'll let us log in.
Usually it shouldn't. Let you control and mute people.
Is it this one, you think? Right here? Oh, there it is, on the very bottom, maybe.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Over here. I found it right here on the screen, right here.
Then you email.
Okay, I think I found it.
Oh, okay, rock on. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that was so difficult. This Zoom is very confusing sometimes. All right, rock and roll. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. We're gonna let a couple more people come in, okay?
How, but she, the only way she could get
Thousands forced from their
Testing, testing. Is it on? Yeah, this one's just weak. This one's actually stronger. Bonjour, bonjour, Benoit. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I'll do this and you can read.
Okay, rock.
Where's the mute button?
Bonjour, Benoit. Hello, y'all. How you guys doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are well rested. And this class, the last 2 weeks, I've been out and sick, but I'm back and better, and I'm ready, I don't know, to learn some language with y'all. I hope you guys are excited for class today. We're gonna go over Kabanawan, which is love. Kabanawan. Yeah, rock and roll. Let's get started. All right, and we are going to start with the prayer. We love to start with the prayer around these parts. Get to start it in a good way. Nui Madmo. All right, I'm going to pray. Mamagosnan, Nungit Shakshagay Bogavish. Yoe Madmo Yugo, Phenomenal Tomato in the name Chitmon. Goab Meshnak, Benwin Magno, Iguin, Yo. Oh, Creator, thank you for everything that you've created. We pray only good health and health. Watch over all of our relations. Heartfelt thank you. Yo. Okay.
You want to go and say it with everybody together now?
Yeah, do you guys want to say it with us? Rock good, let's do it. Okay, ready?
Just do it slowly.
Ahau,
Mamagosnan, Miigwech, Shakshagay Gagish Toyen. We Mamo Yugo, Mano Bamazawan, Mina Jitmoan, Koab Meshnak, Denwin Maganak, Equin, Eo.
Do you guys want to go over any specific words or parts? Because we can keep going over it until it sticks. All of them? I hear you. Yeah, some of those bigger words are pretty hard to like mesh together. But the more you learn about the language, the more it flows, the easier it gets.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. All right, and we've got a recap. We love good recap. We really want to get this stuff into y'all's brains because this is something that's important. Introductions are a very important thing to our people, or I was always taught they're very important. So let's go with the introductions. Yeah.
I was going to ask you something.
Yeah, ask me.
When you introduce yourself, this language have an introduction where like when you get up in front of people?
When you're introducing to a crowd compared to like a singular person. So I've always been taught like.
No, I mean, if I got up in front of somebody, I have myself introduction.
Yeah, this would be it.
Yeah, yes. So this is kind of the general introduction that I typically hear most people say. They love to introduce their clan, their name, and where they come from. Very good question. I'm glad you asked that. Also, thank you for helping story. Sometimes I'm done. Okay, so Mbeshnakas. That is talking about I am called. It's the name that I am called. Mbeshnakas. So Reagan Marcy Mbeshnakas. Mko Nodam. Shani. Oh wait, not Shani. Slaughterville. Notria. Morewad Nindal. Shishibani. Independent Douglas. And again, if you don't know your clan, you can say Chon Gekin Desin Toda. Chon Gekin Desin Toda. All right. Now, does anybody want to try out here? I heard somebody do a very good job earlier. You want to try again? You with the microphone, or you good with that?
Yes, ma'am, she wants the microphone.
It is because struck of London, St. Louis Sacred Heart.
Rodriguez.
The down, Shishin. The Douglas.
Good. The big dog was very good. Get the Rodriguez, rock and roll. Our youngest student, rock in the house. Let me tell you. Let's not surprise very much. Please.
Look at one. Yeah.
She's got an incredible introduction, that's why I say so.
Kishna Quenades, the cast, Jackal, Sacred Heart, Dochby, Apple, One, Clay, Susabana, then there, Douglas.
The Big Dog West. That's a hard one, I know. The Big Dog West.
It's a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister for sure. It's a good word, though. Bird, you want to try? Oh, totally fair. You want to try? Here, go. Read it. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Manis na go way, Yosh. So I would say what, Chon?
McKinney.
Chon, did you know? I should want to say Martin.
Yeah.
Martin, on the building. Harder Oklahoma, Adochia, Borwani, and now Shishin, Benin, David Douglas.
Yeah, that's a hard one. You did really good
David
job.
Douglas.
Oh, look at the third one. Let me start. Dochia. Where I come from. Dochia. And Bia is the verb to come. Dochia. I come from.
So what does that mean? What, 5 or?
No, this is actually an actual locative. And so a locative is talking about the location of a place. So when you're saying in Nordbia, you're talking about the place where you come from.
Like Oklahoma?
Yeah, so like the place you were born. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. St. Paul, there you go. And yeah, we can go over that word, the bin dog west. I know it's a really hard word. That first part is what we call semi sound. I have heard 2 different versions of it. I've heard the bin dog west, and I've also heard the bin dog west. So it's really up to you. User preference, I guess. Depends on where you're from. Do either of you guys want to try it out? No, totally fair, totally fair. All right. We can go over that one more time just to get it really locked in the brain. Ndeshnakas. Ndeshnakas. Ondodam. Ondodam. Ndochpia. Ndochpia. There's that semi sound again, that N at the beginning. Bodewa doing down. And when I hear traditional speakers say that line right there, it's fluid, it's together, it's almost like water. Bodewa doing down. Bodewa doing down. Shishibeni. The bin dog was. That's talking about enrollment, who you're enrolled to. So Shishibeni, we're Shishibeni, yeah, the citizen band probably. Yeah. Other bands have different names for them.
Eat more.
She's been Douglas, and then if you don't know your clan, just Sean Gekendesin Dolan. Sean Gekendesin Dolan. That's a hard one for me. Gekendesin. Gekendesin. Yeah, I've also heard Gekendesin like that. Just depends on who you learn it from, I guess. All right, we're gonna stick with it. All right, food. Let's talk about food. Stormy, do you want to go this one?
Okay, so I just went ahead and put the terms that we used last week, so we can just go over them. Nija Eshjagayin. Nija Eshjagayin. What are you doing? Kekyajak Natum, elders first. Kekyajak Natum. Elders first. Gigi Mon Moment Netum Bawamshe, Wisnam Yago. We Gigi Mon Moment Netum Bawamshe, Wisnam Yago. Let us pray before we eat. Manokwet, it tastes good. Manokwet. And then ketchup, nay, get a tone. Ketchup, nay, get a tone. Do you have ketchup? So we added that, and then next, we went ahead and done some question phrases. So question words: Wanisha, who, weg, nisha, what, nisha fi, when, nisha we, why, Napija, where, nisha, how, nisha ye, which. So, did you add these on here? Question phrases? Yeah.
All right, rock and roll. So those are
Which one
our
was so
question
long?
words, just the regular who, what, when, where, what. But I also wanted to add some question phrases that I hear pretty often. Just comes in handy, so you know what somebody's saying. Ganeshka Vesna. Ganeshka Vesna. Good. Ganeshka Vesna is saying, are you angry? Ganeshka Vesna. Gabigechna. Gabigechna is saying, like, are you cold? Gabigechna. And those G's at the very beginning of the sentence are indicating you, like I'm asking you what's going on. And now lower below, we've got some of the how and what questions. Oh, I'm skipping one, my bad. Gagashkna begwene. Good, that's a hard one. This one's pretty hard. It's easier if you break it up. Gagash. Kanabe. Gwene. Gagash kana. Egwene. Gagash kana begwene. Very good, very good. That one's hard. It took me a long time to get it down. Honestly. I still trip up on it all the time. So Gagash kana begwene is saying, are you thirsty? Nije joebo. Nije joebo. Good. That's one of our how and what words. So Nije joebo is saying, what's happening? What's happening? So we're kind of slanged it out. I mean, I use it a lot when I'm talking to like friends and stuff. We're like, oh, what's happening? Not everybody, most people use it in a serious sense. So, let's see. Good. Is saying what happened. So what did happen in the past? That ga is indicating that it happened in the past. Good. Nijitso Babaganak is literally asking, what does it measure to? The Bogan, I believe, is talking about the measurement. And it's really interesting to think about how our people would think of time and the construct of time. And it's equally as interesting to see how our old words are put into modern concepts of time, because our people's concept of time is not what modern day concept of time is. And then the last one, I actually added on accident. This is, you're gonna see it on another slide in a couple of slides, but Nijibom Zagech. Nijibom Zagech. Good, that is, how is the weather today? It's literally asking, how is today outside? How is today outside? Do you guys have any questions on this? You want me to go over anything? Rock and roll.
What are these? So last week we talked about these two. It's just an extension of a little bit of the question word. So the first one, Wanisha O Yahweh. Wanisha O Yahweh. Who is that? Wanisha O Yahweh. Who is that? Nisha Ez Nakazot. Nisha Ez Nakazot. What is his or her name? Nisha Ez Nakazot. Good, yeah, and then we talked about the weather. Nisha Nomzaget. How is the weather, but literally, how is today outside? Nisha Nomzaget. Good. Are you ready? Gadojitane. 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 Are you ready? Gadot Masne. Gadot Masne. Are you busy? Yep. And then Nijapi Wa Wisnow you go. When are we going to eat? Nijapi Wa Wisnow you go. When are we going to eat? Now we got Napisha Wa Wisnow you go. Napisha Wa Wisnow you go. Where are we going to eat? Napisha Wa Wisnow you go. And do them all over again from the top, all together. Wanisha O Yahweh. Wanisha O Yahweh. Who is that? Next one, Nisha Shnakazo. Nisha Shnakazo. What is his or her name? Next one, Nisha Ngom Zagech. How is the weather? Nisha Ngom Zagech. Next one, Gadoji Tane. Are you ready? Gadoji Tane. The next one, Gadot Masne. Gadot Masne. Are you busy? Next one, Nijapi Wa Wisnow you go. Nijapi Wa Wisnow you go. When are we going to eat? Next one, Napija Wa Wisnow you go. Napija Wa Wisnow you go. Where are we going to eat? Anybody have any questions? Joe? Okay, we got a little video. You ready to play right now?
Yeah,
No, it's just because that is really
Yeah, that one's been
laggy.
finicky. I tried to work it out earlier too, just.
I think it'll be okay.
I want to learn how to say that. There we go.
Oh, man, come on.
It shows us having internet. That's so strange.
Yeah, it's just like taking.
Oh, you know what it may be?
What?
This video may be listed as private. We may have to sign in to be able to see it.
Usually it was pretty good because all I did was copy and paste the link last time. Yeah. Couldn't find my Google account. I hope you're right.
Man, maybe it's just not gonna work for us today.
Let's see.
One. The section on traditional values. Now, in some Mission Sinai, Noack Mission Sinai, 7 grandfather teachings. Noack Mission Sinai. The 7 grandfathers were very important fundamental beliefs or values that our people held. Dabanawan, love. Dabanawan, Wudatan Moen, respect. Wudatan Moen. Debwewen,
Debwewen.
Edvisinduan, humility, Edvisinduan. Kwekwadzuan, honesty, Kwekwadzuan. Mbwakawan, wisdom, Mbwakawan. Wadasewan, courage or bravery, Wadasewan. Debana, love. In Potawatomi, we have degrees of love. Debana means to love like a child or a parent. Medagwinma means to like somebody. And then Menwinma means to love someone like a spouse or significant other. Menwinma. Love is a central Potawatomi value. We must treat each creature and person with love in our hearts. Never act out of anger. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. Wudatanmo, respect. We are taught to respect and value our Kekiatik, our elders. In life, we gain knowledge and experience through the years. We also learn to respect Segamukwai, Mother Earth, Segamukwai, and all the blessings which come from the earth. The water, which is the lifeblood of Mother Earth, and the plants and animals, which are our substance. We respect our ceremonies and our own bodies by keeping drugs and alcohol out of our bodies and away from our ceremonies. Picture that's to the right is a pictograph. Debway, Debway, truth. We understand our part to play in this life and do the best we can. We remember to listen to our hearts and act accordingly. We allow our hearts to lead the way. We do not try to cheat or manipulate others. We know that if we live a good life, in a good way, we'll be blessed for many years to come. When we have a question that we can't answer, we turn to Mama Wilson, our Creator, and place down some salmon, tobacco, and ask for guidance. We leave those problems that we can't solve in the hands of the Creator and surrender ourselves to His or her will. Wadase. Wadase. This value was very important in the early Potawatomi society. We were known as ferocious warriors. We were that way because we demonstrated bravery. Sometimes bravery can come in the form of sacrifice. Obviously, the greatest sacrifice a person can make would be with their own life. We hold our veterans and warriors in high regard. But you never know who can be a hero or who can make a difference in someone's life. Just like the little muskrat Jeshko in our flood story, no one knew what he was capable of, but he made the ultimate sacrifice so that we would have a world to live in. And Basinduin, humility. We recognize our own existence as just a piece of the circle of life. We are no greater and no less important than any creature on earth. When we say Dinwin Magna, all my relations, or Jaganagana, we're referring to the trees, the ants, the deer, the birds, and all our fellow living beings. We value humility and try to keep ourselves humble in all we do. We do not brag and hold ourselves up as all important. That picture to the right is a picture of a birch bark biting, a traditional native Anishinaabe art form. Kwekwadzoin, honesty, Kwekwadzoin. We try to live our lives in a way that we can be honest with those around us, both in speech and action. We live our lives in a way that will bless our families and community. We keep in mind that our actions may directly impact the next 7 generations of our people. At the same time, we remember Getsimnaja, the ancestors, who came before us and laid a path for us to follow. Boaka, wisdom. We recognize that we may have many teachers throughout this life. A teacher could even come in the form of an animal or challenge in our life. When we seek additional guidance, we will go out and fast for guidance, asking the Creator to help us and to give us understanding in how we should proceed. We value wisdom and are never afraid to turn to someone who knows more and ask for help. True wisdom comes in one's understanding that he or she doesn't always have the answer and may have to ask for help. We Widokta, community, Widokta. Other traditional values, Widokta, community, Widokta. Mina, generosity, Mina. The same, you give something away, but it'll come back to you sometimes 2 or 3-fold. Just never be afraid to give away things to help another person. Bob Weechgale, patience, Bob Weechgale. Fast-paced life we live in, sometimes we're very much a now society. We want things now, we want action, we want results immediately. Sometimes it requires patience, Bob Weechgale. Sometimes you have to wait in good time to get those things that are coming to you. Mendo Cosmo, spirituality or ceremony. Mendo Cosmo. We realize that everything in nature has a spirit about it, an essence. And we respect and care for those things in our ceremonies. We acknowledge that we're just a small part of this existence. Mendo Cosmo. That's it for traditional teachings or traditional values. Aha. Yo.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, y'all. let's see here. The Bonoan is love, the Bonoan is love. And here we've got a quote from Robin Wall Kimmerer. I'm hoping I said her name correctly, I probably butchered it. But this is a quote from her book, Braiding Sweetgrass. Knowing that you love the earth changes you, activates you to defend and protect and celebrate. But when you feel that the earth loves you in return, that feeling transforms the relationship from a one-way street into a sacred bond. Braiding Sweetgrass. Oh, thank you, sorry. Love of the land equals love of self. When one gives love to the earth, it is always gifted back. So for example, we give love when we plant the seeds and when we water them and we tend to them, we weed, we make sure that the plants are taken care of. We then receive love when the fruit is ready for harvest. So we care for the earth in the same way that she cares for us. Sure. Okay, so I wanted to put first some body terms when talking about love, because I think something that's really important is to love and respect the vessel that you've been gifted. So here are some words that we've got. I apologize, my eyesight is really bad. I'm gonna have to get close. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Meow is my body. Now, all of the terms that we're going to talk about are going to have an N at the beginning. These are all talking about my body parts, not your body parts. So, but for you, it's mine. So if you understand, sorry, I made that way more confusing than needed to be. Y'all got that? So meow is my body. Nishtaguan. Nishtaguan is my head. Nishtaguan. Josh?
Josh.
Josh is your nose. Then Morgan.
Morgan.
Then Morgan is your shoulder. Nook. Nook is your arm. Nook. Dosquin. Dosquin. Good. Dosquin is your elbow. Dosquin. Skizuk.
Skizuk.
Skizuk. That's my eye. Now, all of the terms we're going to talk about are going to be singular. We're going to go over plurals, and probably next week we're going to go a little bit more deep into that. And possibly also like the U form, because I know we're basically just hitting the I form, but I know that you guys are probably curious about the U form too, so we'll add that for next week.
I think you were at my elbow, maybe?
My name.
My leg, okay, groovy. Uncaught. Uncaught is my leg. Uncaught. Netch. Netch. Good. Netch is your hand. Netch. Zet. Zet is your foot. Zet. Njigwen.
Njigwen.
Njigwen. That's my knee. Njigwen.
Njigwen.
Tog.
Tog.
Tog. Tog is an ear, my ear. Tog. Min sesen. Min sesen is my hair. Min sesen. Nibat. Nibat is my tooth. Nibat. All right, let's go over those words one more time, real quick, okay? Meow.
Meow.
Is that a knee?
Yes.
Say it slow.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. So something that always helps me with the language, anytime that you see an I, anytime that you're going to see an I, it's going to be the double E sound. So ski jump. Words like that. So the I will always sound like the double E. And every time that you see the A, it's always going to be ah, the ah sound. All right. Meow.
Nia,
Nshtigwan,
Shaquan,
Josh,
Josh,
then Morgan,
then Marvin,
Nook,
Nook,
Dosquin,
Dosquin,
Skijuk,
Shija,
Cut,
Cut,
Netch,
Netch,
Zit,
Zet,
Njiquin,
Chicken,
To,
Tob,
Min Sesen,
Nietzsche,
Nibut.
Nibet.
Very good job, everybody. Do you guys have any questions on any of this work? Want to go over any of them? We're rocking and rolling? Awesome. Now, I've got a couple, Sagamon terms. Sagamon is how we say Mother Earth. I've also heard Noknaskignon, for grandmother Earth. Noknaskignon, yeah. But Sagamon is what I hear more commonly. Ki. Ki is earth or the land or the world. So I think ki is like the total term for like the earth, but ki is talking about the earth. Just like the term that we went over a couple weeks ago is not ki, to come up from the earth, like a sprout. Mbish.
Bish,
Mbish. Mbish is water. Mbish. Now there's a lot of terms for water. There's terms for moving water, water moving over rocks, all sorts of terms. And we can even honestly do a whole lesson over just water itself. So we may do that, honestly. That sounds like fun. Like do a lesson over each of the elements. Like we said, Skoda.
Skoda,
Skoda is fire. Y'all got any questions on that? No, we're good, okay. Is there any questions in the chat?
How do you say KI again?
Key,
Key.
key. Every time you see that I, it's gonna be E, that double E sound. Ski or. Why is ski the only word I can ever come up with for that?
Is that, down here, you don't have the double letters?
No, so yeah, that's a good thing to know. So, a lot of 3-5 speakers or Anishinaabe speakers typically have those double E's, double O's, and double A's. So lots of ahs, as, bees, you know, and oohs, lots of oohs too. From what I've been taught, ours is kind of a little bit simpler than that. I don't see very many of those double A's or double O's or anything like that.
can you ask Emily if she can hear you?
Emily, can you hear us?
I can hear now, yeah.
It does. All right, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You still ready?
All right,
Alvin.
we don't start when. We don't start when. Good, community members. Let's talk about some community members. Geek Yago. Geek Yago. Right, so just like I was talking about that I, that is that double E sound. So geek, geek. The A always going to be an ah. Geek Yago. Geek Yago. Same as above. Gigabet. Kekia. Kekia Jok. Kekia Jok is elders. Pinojis. Good. Pinojis. Pinojis is baby. Getsimok.
Getsimok.
Getsimok. Getsimok is parents. Nene.
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 Nene is a man. Kwe.
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 Kwe is woman. Suski.
Suski.
Yeah, this one's hard. See.
Sus-
Mama.
See.
See.
Sus-
Suski. Right? Suski. Wow, this one's really tripping me out too, you guys.
Suski.
Succeed. That's it. Succeed. Succeed. Wow, that was a journey. You guys came with me along. Good, yes, and that's for teenage girl. And then for a teenage boy, skin what? Skin what? Now, I always thought that that word is actually talking about like when the voice changes. So like that during that time period of life, during like puberty, when the voice changes. Skin what? Bamadzet.
Bamadzet.
Bamadzet is a person. Bamadzet. Bamadzejok. Bamadzejok is people. Bamadzejok.
People.
Thou.
Now.
Thou means I am thou. Nenayam or Ndia. Nenayam or Ndia means mom, mother. Ndayam. Nose.
No.
Ndayam. Nose.
No.
Good. Both of those mean dad. Nokmas.
No.
Good. I've also heard like noko, but nokmas. Grandmother. Meshomes. Meshomes is grandfather. Mezodan is family. Mezodan. Good job, everybody. You guys want to go through those words really quick, just the Potawatomi?
Yep.
All right, let's do it, y'all. Kikyago.
Kikago.
Kikabe.
Kikabe.
Kekyat.
Kekyat.
Kekyajok.
Kekyajok.
Benojis.
Benojas.
Getsimok.
Getsima.
Nene. Kwa. Suksi. Shkenwan. Bamadzit. Bamadzijok. Ndao. Neniyam. Ngia. Dedeyam. Nos. Nokmas. Meshomes. Mezodan. Good job, everybody.
Good.
Now, the next slide, everyone that is on the Zoom, we can send you the PowerPoint and you guys can have access to this. We're gonna have a crossword for Widok terms, the community terms. And then for our animals terms, we're going to have a word search. And you guys are welcome to fill it out. So we also have another video lined up for y'all. So yeah, you can fill out your stuff when we're doing the video if you like. What's up?
We don't have the word search. I don't have the word search. You've got to do.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna watch this video, we're gonna start it, and then we're gonna go over animal
Vietnam, Mbakte, saber-tooth shipsheet, Yam Wan, Inabit off the shipsheet. Waben medium, Don Aden, beyond shortest vital. Geziamen, go there. It is squad in the neck for one share is what it needs to be. Don't come. Yum, yum. And the dog went down. Shishi where we are. Jetzt was man viel laden på Shishi. Det var det Vietnam Shishina. Vet du vad jag var tjena? Ja. Kan one go and work the Matagawa, yet get Chawika. Did we absorb man? Gaggle to no deep way, can't she? Let's get gaggle. I did not touch. On his LP, the Mwaka. Now set, got it. Here's your When we had Jogi came back to your Jogi again. Probably should show that. You're the gaggle. Equally in. Catch him in no wisdom. The Shishi Baywia was the G. Wabban Legion. The Asiaman fighter. Down at Enoch, the gale. Mama, me, the guy.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that cute little break. Love our silly little videos. All right, where's animals. I'm gonna go over some animal terms, okay? All right, to start us off, we have got Ngo. Ngo. Ngo is bear. Ngo. Next, we've got Gigo. So we guess Gigo is fish. Jajak. Jajak. Good. Jajak is crane. Cano. Cano. Cano is eagle. Kajo. Kajo. Kajo is cat. Namosh. Namosh. Namosh is dog. Mokchako. Good. Mokchako. Mokchako is frog. Nektosha. Nektosha. Nektosha is horse. Nodwe. Nodwe. Nodwe is a rattlesnake. Espike. Espike. Espike is spider. Espike. Nshike. Nshike. Nshike is turtle. Singo. Singo. Good. Singo is squirrel. Singo. Shishiba. Shishiba. Good. Shishiba is duck. Muk. Muk. Muk is beaver. Muk. Bushoka. Bushoka. Good. Bushoka is cow. Bushoka. Jushko. Jushko. Jushko is muskrat. Aspen. Aspen is a raccoon. Aspen. Ayani. Ayani. Ayani is possum. Ayani. Kokosh. Kokosh. Good. Kokosh is pig. Kokosh. Baneshi. Baneshi. Baneshi is bird. Baneshi. Wabozo. Wabozo. Good, good. Now, if you guys are ever going to talk about the animals in a way that you're feeding them, you're always going to want to say weos. Good, weos at the end of it. Unless you say weos at the end of gigo weos, you're just talking about you're eating a live fish. So it's gigo weos or let's see, baneshi weos or bushuke weos. Yeah, let's go over those words one more time if you guys want. Do you have any questions? No, we're good? Okay, rock on. Nko, Gigo, Jejak, Kano, Kajo, Namosh, Mokchako, Nektosha, Nadwe, Espike, Nshika, Sengo, Shishiba, Mok, Bushika, Jeshko, Aspen, Ayani, Kokosh, Baneshi, Wabozo. Do you guys have any questions on any of the words so far? We're good. Good? So, unless you put weos at the end or after the meat you're talking about, you're going to be talking about a living thing. So if I'm saying like, I'm eating cow, you would say "Bushukawiyas" instead of just "Bushukawiyas." Yeah. And I believe it becomes "wiyas" like meat when the animal has been cut, up. I think that's what Justin told me. Y'all check Justin on that. All right, and here we've got a word search. Y'all reach out if you're not on the email list. I will make sure that you guys get this PowerPoint. I'm also probably going to be posting links to the PowerPoint on Facebook, or at least I'm going to try to. I haven't really dabbled in that yet, but I think it would be easier way for everyone to get information. Yes, you guys have it. Yes, I'm glad that you guys have it. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I love it. I love that you're tuned in, But yes, y'all fill out this word search. I only found like a couple words so far, so y'all go through. I don't think there's any backwards words. If there are, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The end. That is all we have for you today. Do you guys want us to go over the words again real quick like we do? Or you think you got it locked and loaded? Locked and loaded. Okay, rock on. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us today. Anybody in the chat have any questions? Please let us know. I will check the chat box. But yeah, the end. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all's time.
I didn't know you could do this on the fly.
Yeah, so if you friend me, you don't have to friend me, but it will be easier for you to find it. I post the Zoom link, or I should be posting the Zoom link every Wednesday before class. I wasn't able to the last time because I wasn't here, but I will be able to for the next couple nights. It's so cool seeing you guys come.
Okay, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Before you, can you play this and can I get it recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to turn it on.
Yes. Rock and roll. Okay, so for this part, all you have to say is word Neshnakas. So Neshnakas already in your head. So word Neshnakas. Oh, done.
Is that not good? We're not gonna-
Yeah, so when we say most so bird Neshnakas. Oh. Think all.
We gotta be perfect.
You're all. Even if you're not, I'm proud of you. Okay. Bye, y'all. Bahamina.